Welcome back to the show, everybody. Time for our Carolina Trust segment. We've got a special guest with us. It is August, the brand ambassador for Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union. So, August, let's get right to what you do. You're involved in so many community events in the PD and Grand Strand. Carolina Trust does so much, and they've been a proud sponsor of our football now for the better part of about 8 years. So, tell us your role and what you do there.
Yeah, so I am the brand ambassador for Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union. So, I serve as a liaison between the community and the credit union. I serve as kind of the face of the credit union. So not only will you see me on billboards and things like that when you're driving around town, but I'm also the person that you'll see out and about in the community so that the community can get to know me and know that they have a direct line into the credit union so that we can help them one-on-one to have all the different products and services that they're looking for.
And then Carolina Trust, again, in the PD and Grand Strand region. How many offices do you guys have, and how busy are you traveling around, or do you kind of stay put here in the Grand Strand?
Yeah, so I stay typically in the Grand Strand area, but I do go and serve sometimes in the PD area as well. We have 7 convenient branch locations that range in Myrtle Beach area, all throughout the Grand Strand, and then into the PD. So we are all over the place, you know, open for community membership for people to come in and get those financial services.
Yeah, Carolina Trust does a fantastic job. Let's talk a little bit about the football season here. I'm sure you went to some games this year, whether it be high school, college, pro games. Anything stick out in your mind, maybe a favorite moment from the fall?
Yeah, so one of my favorite games I went to, we did go to a few coastal games.
Sure.
And as a coastal alumni, I love being able to see the school grow. We went to the Marshall game on the night before Halloween, which was super exciting as a night game because of all of Coastal's new lights and entry into the stadium. It gives me chills every time when I see them, you know, come out and see the stadium. Of course, it is teal, but you know, see it light up teal at night, and then a win is always a great way to end in a game day in Brooks Stadium. So we had a fantastic time.
Yeah, Coastal played really well in that game against Marshall, helped them get to 6 wins and bowl eligibility. High school football wise, we had such a great season here. Unfortunately, we didn't get any state champions in our area, but just how crucial is high school football to our area, and just all the players pouring in, the coaches and things like that, and I'm sure you've seen it. Just how crucial is it? How important is it?
I think sports in general, you know, especially football, really tie our community together. And I know, you know, there's a lot of different changes going on in high school football here in our area. And so I think, you know, having something to band together and the people coming together to watch sports, to cheer on these young adults and, you know, kind of help move them into that next step. I think boosting their confidence in playing sports, teaching them those leadership skills, I think it's an excellent kind of way to start as they move into the next chapter of their lives. Yeah,
you kind of mentioned changes. We'll have a lot of new high school football coaches coming up this year, a lot of changes in the Grand Strand and PD. Getting back to Coastal Carolina, Ryan Beard taking over as our new head coach. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of players coming in from the transfer portal. So just talk about the excitement coming up for Teal Nation this year.
Yeah, I think it's great. Super excited for this new Beard era. I think, you know, having a young coach come in and kind of shake things up a little bit and really be able to relate to the players and work with them and kind of see a new era of Coastal football. You know, we have had several winning seasons in the past that has really, like high school football, helped the area come together. And, you know, there are so many different amazing college football teams throughout this state, and you know, a lot of people here come to the beach and they kind of have their prior allegiances, but those winning seasons really help the area to see Coastal as their hometown team. And so it would be great to have another winning season this year and have a new face to, you know, kind of get behind and cheer on the Chanticleers.
Yeah, he's done a great job putting his coaching staff together and all the players that are coming in. We're looking forward to them, and we appreciate your time here as well, and we appreciate everything Carolina Trust does for us in high school football.
Well, we are happy to serve the community and be a part of this program.
All right, thank you, August. That's going to wrap up our Carolina Trust segment. We'll be back with more after this.